Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' season, as each are trying to break into the top 25. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And the Terrapins will put total leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's down. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Georgia Tech's offense will have the football first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to...
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Using his legs, it's Garrison.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early, get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Dropping back, it's Washington. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll keep it himself. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the counter play. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Little touch pass to the receiver.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Yellow Jackets are on the move. Handoff from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Got his man on the right. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. He'll do it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's Garrison. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun to give, looking for room. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires left. Intercepted for the 11th time. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Garrison. Still on his feet at the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Speeding down the left side. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Maryland! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Garrison. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. out of the shotgun on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stone. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. It's Washington. Caught over the middle. It's Hooks. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to the air on third and short. Give him 6. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Carter. At the 35, he's loose. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Powers through the defender. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. The snap sets up to throw. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The DBs will back off a bit. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Stone. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Quarterback desperately trying to get it off, and he cannot, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And do you think there will be second guessing about passing on a field goal try? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll start this third quarter with a run. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air. It's Washington. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll run it. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
He'll set up to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Phillips. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Brings into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. Heading to the end zone. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's down. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Motion from the wide receiver. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Snagged on the outside, it's Butler. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Power football with the run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground with the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. The give to the tailback. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Terrapins will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Turning it on! And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to
think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time in Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Backed up now, here's second and long.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff, keep working on that clock. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Washington. Quick strike complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he got just enough of that one. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab on the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Phillips. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Yellow Jackets looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel.
There he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Georgia Tech, 16.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return. What a play to get the football back. Leaves it with the back. Takes it the other way. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To throw, it's Washington. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've